about myself. You understand? Living in a society, being educated, I have built an image, inevitably. Now, can that image be wiped away?
Wouldn't it disappear with this complete active attention?
That's what I'm coming to gradually. It would totally disappear. But I must understand how this image is born. I can't just say, well, I'll wipe it out.
Yes, we have to
use attention as a means of wiping it out. It doesn't work that way. In understanding the image, in understanding the hurts, in understanding the education in which one has been brought up, in the family, the society, all that, in understanding of that, out of that understanding comes the attention. Not attention first and then wipe it out. You can't attend if I'm hurt. If I am hurt, how can I attend? Because that hurt is going to keep me, consciously or unconsciously, from this total attention.
The amazing thing, if I'm understanding you correctly, is that even in the study of the dysfunctional history, provided I bring total attention to that, there's going to be a non-temporal relationship between the active attention and the healing that takes place. Yes. While I am attending,
the thing is leaving.
Yes, yes, we've got inging along here throughout.
Right. That's right.
Yes, exactly, exactly.
So, there are two questions involved. Are the hurts, can the hurts be healed so that not a mark is left? And is there a possibility, can future hurts be prevented completely, not without any resistance? You follow? Those are two problems. And they can be understood only and resolved when I give attention to the understanding of my hurts. When I look at it, not translate it, not wish to wipe them away, just to look at it. As we went into that question of perception, just to see my hurts. The hurts I've received, the insults, the negligence, the the casual word, the gesture, all those hurts, and the language one uses, especially in this country.
Oh yes, yes. There seems to be a relationship between what you're saying and one of the meanings of the word salvation. To be...
Salvare, to save.
To save.
Safe.
To make whole.
To make whole. How can you be whole if you are hurt?
Impossible.
Therefore, it is tremendously important to understand this question.
Yes, it is. But I'm thinking of a child who comes to school who's already got a freight car filled with hurts. We're not dealing with a little one in the crib now. We're already hurt. Already hurt. And hurt because it's hurt. And it multiplies endlessly, doesn't it?
From that hurt he's violent.
Yes.
From that hurt he's frightened and therefore withdrawing. From that hurt he will do neurotic things. From that hurt he will accept anything that gives him safety. God, his idea of God is a God who will never hurt.
Sometimes a distinction is made between ourselves and animals with respect to this problem. An animal, for instance, that has been badly hurt will be disposed toward everyone in terms of emergency and attack.
Yeah, I know.
But over a period of time, it might take 3-4 years, if the animal is loved and...
So, sir, you see, you said love. We haven't got that.
No.
I mean, the parents haven't got love for their children. They may talk about love. Because moment they compare the younger to the older, they have hurt the child.
Yes.
Your father was so clever. You are such a stupid boy. There you began. In schools, when they give you marks, it's a hurt. Not marks, it's a deliberate hurt. And that is stored. And from that, there is violence, there is every kind of aggression, you know, all that takes place. So how can a mind cannot be made whole or is whole unless this is understood very, very deeply.
The question that I had in mind before regarding what we've been saying is that this animal, if loved, will, provided we're not dealing with brain damage or something,
of course,
will, in time, love in return. But the thought is that with the human person, love cannot be, in that sense, coerced. It isn't that one would coerce the animal to love, but that the animal, because innocent, does, in time, simply respond, accept. But then a human person is doing something we don't think the animal is.
No, the human being is being hurt and is hurting all the time.
Exactly, exactly. While he's mulling over his hurt, then he's likely to misinterpret the very act of generosity and love that is made toward him. So we are involved in something very frightful here. By the time the child comes into school, 7 years old.
He's already gone, finished, torture. It's big. That is the tragedy of it. So that's what I mean.
Yes, I know. And when you ask the question, as you have, is there a way to educate the child so that the child
is never hurt? That is part of education. That's part of culture. Civilization is hurting. So look, you see this everywhere, all over the world. This constant comparison, constant imitation, constant saying, you are that, I must be like you. I must be like Krishna, like Buddha, like Jesus. You follow? That's a hurt. Religions have hurt people.
The child is born to a hurt parent, and sent to a school where it is taught by a hurt teacher. Now you're asking, is there a way to educate this child so that the child recovers innocence?
It is possible, sir.
Yes, please.
That is, when the teacher realizes, when the educator realizes he is hurt and the child is hurt, is aware of his hurt and is aware also the child's hurt, then the relationship changes. Then he will, in the very act of teaching, whatever mathematics, whatever it is, he is not only freeing himself from his hurt, but also helping the child to be free of his hurt. After all, that is education. To see that I, who am the teacher, I am hurt. I've gone through agonies of hurt. And I want to